Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Duke Silver and today we are playing Wonder Waddle. We have a bit of a roller coaster of a game here, but before we get into that, I am running a giveaway for a third Super Pan bundle. Make sure to leave a comment before August 4th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to be entered into the draw, and if you are subscribed, you will be entered twice. More details in the pinned comment. But yeah, let's get into this Waddle game. So we get a pretty decent start. We get a mouse on turn 1, and then we get an upgraded familiar early. We had the choice of a Skips puzzle rune and this and the fairy tale. I went with fairy tale just for the extra stats. I've already taken a couple damage early, so I kind of want to make myself as strong as possible. Even though Waddle makes use of Skips puzzle rune really well because you get treasures a lot faster than most heroes, but there's still potential to miss. So yeah, out of that shop, I opted for the Gloves of Thieving, just the econ treasure over like a horn for a potential upside later. Yeah, I like Gloves of Thieving because sometimes in Waddle you have a hard time finding a comp if you don't, like, say, hit hat ball fork or whatever. So Gloves of Thieving can kind of help you steal a comp and give you direction. Not to mention it just ends up being a gold every turn anyways. So at worst it's a spinning gold, but at best it can define the game. So yeah, we're gonna cast a kidnap because I mean everything. Since we have the Gloves of Thieving, the kidnap kind of does double duty. Well, not really double duty, but it since we're gonna get 2 copies of the first thing that we kill, say if we had taken out that donkey first, we would just get an upgraded donkey out of it, which is pretty good. We are gonna get 2 brave princesses though, which is it's fine. Although if we do manage to steal another one, it will triple. For those that don't know, yeah. So like if you just triple 3, if you get 3 brave princesses, then they will triple and they'll lose their quest. So it's not the best way of getting the treasure out of it. Like it's less efficient by a lot, but it is possible. In fact, it's better to note that for like Hercules or Lancelot, because if you have like a wand of weirding or something and go to evil twin Hercules later, then you just triple it immediately and get the treasure out of it. Now we're on 4.0 already, and these brave princesses have yet to do anything, so they're probably not long for this world. And yeah, we're gonna sell and get this Blessing of Athena. Since we have a ranged backline, it's gonna be very good. And unfortunately though, we have a paid actor in the lobby there, which means we don't get even any potential to slay with our brave princesses. And we're gonna take Noble Steed over the Merlin Slippers here. Slippers is great since we have the upgraded familiar and 2 spellweavers, but since we've got 2 brave princess and a Nutcracker, I feel like Noble Steed just goes way up in value. Although at 7.5 on 4.1, I really don't expect this brave princess to slay. We're only going to be playing them 1. And yeah, I mean, we do get 1 slay out of it, but that was a very, very fortunate slay. There was a 1 in 4 chance that we were even going to get that. All right, and we steal a stag and it upgrades immediately, getting us a treasure map, which means that Nutcracker is essentially a level 5 treasure now, or level 7 treasure, if it triggers before we triple something else, which means that we don't even want to trigger these brave princesses anymore. I mean, they're pretty anemic on the board at this point already, so. Another thing to note with Nutcracker is the monster books are really good when you have Nutcracker on the board, because there's a chance of hitting falling stars out of them, which gives you basically an instant proc, instant trigger on the quest there. And we lose that combat by quite a bit. The Medusa hitting our Nutcrackers was a little unfortunate, and then them stealing our biggest character. And yeah, we're gonna take the Lancelot. It's a level 6 treasure, but we don't really have a way to proc it right now, so probably not gonna play on board. I would just much rather play both monster books for the scaling for my Spellweavers and my Wizard's Familiar, as well as again the chance for the falling stars on the for the Nutcracker. And their deck of many things hits falling stars. We get another falling stars out of our monster book though. Yeah, that's going to be a level 7 treasure for us. We manage a tie, return the emote. Not sure if they emoted because they were so confident they were going to win or what, but so this is kind of tough. Like Excalibur is actually a really good treasure here, but I'm gonna go with the Holy Grail because as long as I find an experienced spell either this turn or next turn, I'll get on 6 and hopefully be able to build a comp, because I don't really have a concrete comp right now. Like we've got some books and a couple mages, but that's not an end game comp. If we're not casting nearly enough spells for it to actually win a lobby. And there's the experience spell, so we're going to be on 6 next turn and have a free spell slot for us to cast something. Yeah, we're just our board is not incredibly impressive, but should be enough to keep us alive for this turn, at least at 23. And we reduce damage as much as we can here. Alright, and now this is, like, we don't really have direction for this Grail turn. Like, I just start buying every 6 that I see just to try and put something together. One thing I learned from this Grail turn is that you probably shouldn't be taking, like, Jormungand's or things that aren't going to fit into a comp. Like, maybe that Green Knight was a bad pick. Like I just spending too much time buying individual things and repositioning that I don't really get a whole lot going. We're already down to 20 seconds now, and I haven't gotten a single 6 triple. We'll pick up a Pigamorph to try and win this combat. We're against the top board as well, and it looks like we have an Apocalypse board, which is not exactly where you want to be. And I don't get the lock on that good boy, which I did want. So we don't kill anything with the Doom Breath, which is fortunate because their Golden Good Boy is the first thing to die, which means we are going to Gloves of Thieving that. So we go down to 4, getting pretty low, but stealing that Golden Good Boy is going to give us direction. So the Gloves of Thieving did what our Holy Grail there couldn't, and has given us a comp. I'm going to take a second Princess P there. It's not incredible on this board, but like it gets the stats from the good boy and then gives those stats to the whatever's supporting it, whether it be a Green Knight or a Lady of the Lake if we can pick one up later. I'm just going to play a Bearstein in the front row just to get a couple extra stats on the good boy, but it gets sniped immediately. But yeah, getting a spear there is pretty good. Things are looking kind of bad, but our Green Knight actually does have enough stats to carry us to victory here by actually quite a bit, so that's fortunate. And yeah, we get a level 7 treasure out of our Hercules, which is going to be Mirror Mirror. And yeah, Mirror Mirror good boy with Bearstein is very good, and we're going to get a Mimic out of the Bearstein. So now we can play the Echo Wood in the front row and protect our Bearstein, because the Bearstein's going to give extra stats to the good boy when it gets resummoned from Mirror Mirror. The Mimic Mirror Mirror is a little bit awkward just because we probably won't have any board space for the good boy. It's possible that we could have taken or locked Croc there and done Croc good boy, but mirror mirror with Croc boy is not as good as just having good boys. I'm gonna summon 2 Hercules, but they're not exactly big enough to do anything. But our stats are overwhelming for that player, at least. Now we're down to the top 2. I was looking at the Soltak there, because Soltak with Mirror Mirror is pretty good. And honestly, like this Hercules, it's got decent stats, but it's not really not that important for our game plan. We can definitely upgrade that and get something better. Hopefully other good boys. And they smite our big ranged character in the back, which actually works out okay because the Echo Wood gets the Mimic Mirror Mirror, so we get 2 copies of Echo Wood instead, which is definitely not a bad consolation prize after that smite. Because yeah, these Echo Woods are quite large, even with just the 1 good boy, and all those spear stats as well. And honestly, buying these health potions when I'm below 7 already, like, is probably a waste of gold. We're gonna play Kidnap because we know they have good boys, so we're very, very interested in taking out or stealing their good boys, and we steal their golden good boy, which is huge. Our P is not going to get any value other than just being a good character, but we do clear up enough space that this good boy can still resummon with some room. Or so we're going to get 2 copies of good boy, is what I'm trying to say, because of Mirror Mirror and Mimic. And then Bearstein's going to give them extra stats, and then they get the good boy stats, and that's going to be plenty for us to win that fight. Now I could just fire off this Knighthood on the Echo Wood, but that doesn't really do anything, because if the Echo Wood gets sniped, it being golden doesn't matter. It'll just get resummoned as a plain 1/1 version, so not really interested in that. It's not really much of an upgrade, I should say, and we find another good boy. So we're gonna play 3 good boys in the front with our Mirror Mirror Mimic and Mimic Spear. Unfortunately, that means we cut Princess P, and the Echo Wood is just going to be way too many stats to be getting rid of. And they realize they can't outstat us, so they brought in a Medusa to try and get us. And they do get one of our golden good boys, but unfortunately, we have so many good boys that it's probably just not going to matter. And yeah, and there we go. We overwhelm them with the Mirror Boy stats. Yeah, so like I said, a bit of a roller coaster. We went started out pretty good and then got pretty low in the end there, and it was very, very fortunate that we had the Gloves of Thieving to give us direction and save us there. So it's a good game to highlight how good Gloves of Thieving is, and I mean, of course, how good Mirror Mirror Good Boy is. But yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. Really appreciate it. Leave a comment to be entered into the draw for this final Super Pan bundle. I'll be doing the draw on August 12th. Yeah, make sure you get a comment in before August 11th, 11:59 p.m. I'm not sure if I said that earlier or misspoke, but yeah. I'll see you tomorrow.